Looking at the domestic setting now, the reality prevalent now, Nigeria is faced with the challenge of terrorism.
That's right.
And would the adoption of investment into the area of nuclear security, wouldn't that be inevitable to adopt that strategy?
Yes. Nigeria is not the only country where there is a problem. There are also some countries around us where they have problems. As I said, it is imperative, it is something that every government should, invest into and make sure they are also represented. Nuclear science and technology is not used only to produce electricity. It is used almost in all areas of human endeavor. Name it, anything you want to talk about. Oil and gas, upstream, downstream. It is nuclear methods that are used. First of all, determine oil. In its transportation, in its exploitation, nuclear is used. In the hospital and health sector, nuclear is used. In agriculture, you have increasing the shelf life of agricultural products. Nuclear is used there, So it's used in all areas, so that even people who are not thinking of using it for the production of electricity, we feel able also to, because of these other applications.
So where does Nigeria stand in the whole of this global concerns for nuclear security and and elimination of our nuclear tests?
Thank you, Benga. As a matter of fact, it is very well known that Nigeria has a lot of commitment. All governments of Nigeria had participated in the nuclear security summits that had been organized and made statements in some of them. Particularly in the last one in Washington, D.C., you know that President Muhammad Buhari was also invited and asked to explain what Nigeria is doing and Nigeria's position. Similarly, previous governments have participated. They have never failed to attend any of this. And they have made statements. Nigeria is developing a center of excellence in nuclear security, which is located at the NNRA. That is a commitment that Nigeria is making in this area. For the professionals, the Nigerian professionals have been outstanding in the area of nuclear security. I have told you that nuclear security is a new subject, but Nigerian professionals have shown their understanding in the world that they are also a force to be reckoned with in the area of nuclear security. I'm not talking because I'm a Nigerian, but there is what we call WINS, World Institute of Nuclear Security. They have program which they organize. Nigerians have been participating in this program, and I can assure you that Nigerian professionals are among the best professionals in this area and have contributed, if you like, 43% of the professional touch in this area. So Nigeria is, in this particular area, Nigeria has really tried to represent the country, and the country itself is also showing commitment in the area of nuclear security.
When you watch Nigeria's investments now, where would you say, which pattern would you say we are towing? Are we towing a radical nuclear policy or a conservative nuclear policy?
Well, you see, there is a bit of misunderstanding in the whole of when people talk about nuclear. A lot of people think that nuclear program is just as simple as, just I want to do it, and you start doing it. You have to build the infrastructure, various infrastructure for nuclear before you can actually.
So do we have the right infrastructure?
Yes, I said you have to build it, and it does take quite some time to build this infrastructure before you can deal with it.
Do we have a long-term nuclear plan for the
nation?
Yes. What's the plan?
Really,
the main trust?
A main trust can be explained completely by another organization called the Nigerian Atomic Energy Commission, because that is the organization that the federal government has given the mandate to build nuclear for Nigeria. For this organization, the Nigerian Regulatory Authority, we have the mandate to regulate the application of nuclear science and technology in its ramification. So, but the authority for the operation of nuclear has its mandate, and it has also a roadmap for nuclear infrastructure in Nigeria. By the International Atomic Energy Agency and other world standards, there are about 19 infrastructural elements that must be met before you can build a nuclear power plant. So there is a roadmap. They have a roadmap. The Nigerian Atomic Energy Commission has a roadmap which it has developed, which is also known to us and known to the government of Nigeria, which they are following.